Welcome back to Origami Snowman. My name is Matt. Today I'm going to share with you my to-do list currently as far as books go. I'm going to tell you what I'm reading, what I'm going to read, and I don't have it all planned out. I don't have 2025, nailed down exactly. But what I'm reading right now is Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. I'm about a little over halfway through. It's fantastic. It is good. If you've not read any of the Stormlight Archive, sorry, my tum-tum keeps rumbling. I'm hungry, so I got to wrap this up so I can eat. If you haven't read any Brandon Sanderson, don't start with Stormlight, because look, this is 1,260 pages. They're all this big. They're so big. Some are longer. Don't start here. This is a lot. Okay, this is like, hey, would you like to go on a first date with me? Cool. I've got tickets to go to Europe. If you don't live in Europe, that's a big deal for us here in the United States. You wouldn't do that for a first date, and you wouldn't read that for a first introduction to Brandy Sandy. Anyway, speaking of Brandith Sandith, I also plan to read Elantris, his first book. I haven't read it yet. I have not read it. I know. There's a lot going on. And I've missed a few important steps in my Brandon Sanderson education. After I read Rhythm of War, I've got the 5th book in that series, Wind and Truth, another chonker. Yeah, you could put this through somebody's windshield, and it would hurt them, harm them grievously. Don't do that. Read it. Next, Brandon Sanderson, Tress of the Emerald. Sea. I almost said Isles. That's a different book. I don't even think that is a book. Tress of the Emerald Sea. I don't know. It's a small one as far as Brandon is concerned. I don't think he's all that concerned. Okay. So I've got some Brandon Sanderson to read. And I kind of want to reread Mistborn because it was really good. I really loved it. That was my first introduction. But I do have a lot of other books that I need to get to. I want to do some classics. Grapes of Wrath. I've never read Grapes of Wrath. I love John Steinbeck. He's fantastic. If you have never read East of Eden, do it. It is amazing. If you've never read Cannery Row, read it. It's amazing. Grapes of Wrath. It's on my to-do list. Speaking of classics, I've got Oliver Twist, and I've got A Tale of Two Cities. I was in the advanced class in high school for English. We did not get assigned A Tale of Two Cities. We read other things because they just assumed we'd read this in kindergarten. I wasn't one of those kids. So I've got some Charles Dickens. I've got actually quite a bit of Charles Dickens that I want to read. I do like him. He's very funny. I quite enjoy his stuff. And then another series that I plan on reading this year, R.F. Kuang's series of Poppy War. I've got all 3 books. I've heard nothing but good things. She's also, is it a she? Is R.F. Kuang a she? I guess I just assumed, I don't know anything about this writer. Boy, I ran headlong into that without doing any work. Yes, Rebecca F. Kuang. Kuang. I don't even know how to say it. Oh, this is a mess. Gus, help me out. Now you're not going to get involved? You. So the Poppy War, also R.F. Kuang wrote a book called Babel, which is very highly thought of by the community of readers that I spy on the internet. And so eventually, depending on how this goes, maybe I'll get into Babel, which is what I'm doing right now. But this is not everything I'm going to read in 2020. Fear is 4, Fünf is 5. I'm not great at German. So 2025, I've got, 10? Somebody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 books selected. That's not as many as I want to read. I'd like to read way more. But I'm telling you, Brandon Sanderson, you are taking up all of my time. Look at this book. This thing is a monster. Mostly, I'm eager to finish. Why did I even open it? I didn't see anything, but what in the world? Mostly I want to catch up with Wind and Truth to avoid spoilers, because every freaking person on the internet is like, hey, guess what happens in Wind and Truth? It's going to blow your mind. And so I'm like running away screaming. This is just, it's hard. So I want to catch up so I don't have to, I'm in no danger of spoilers. So anyway, yeah. One other book that I really want to read is Dungeon Crawler Carl. Matt Cinnamon. And I really want to read it. It like sounds really wacky and really crazy. Now, I know there's like 8 books in this series, and I suspect that he hit a home run on that first one and was like, well, I will just keep swinging at every pitch. And we'll see how the first one goes. But I really want to read that one. That's another one that I've heard good things about. Anyway, if you have book recommendations, things that you think I should read this year, let me know. Because I have so many freaking books, you guys. So many books that I haven't read. But I am always willing to buy more. So anyway, let me know what you... Gus. He's eating a shoe. It's fine. Let me know if I have any books that I should read, and I would love to read them. And I'm not saying I will, but I would love to. I'm a very enthusiastic book purchaser. I have many books that I will never get to, but it doesn't mean I don't enjoy owning them. So let me know what books I should own, but probably won't read. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm exhausted. I'm very hungry. I need to go eat. Maybe I'll have whatever leftover shoe Gus leaves behind. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's all. Goodbye.